Every man says he wants to win. He wants respect, strength, freedom, but few are willing to pay the price. Most fall long before the first real test. They mistake desire for discipline and willpower for consistency. The truth is simple. Discipline is the fire that forges a man, while comfort is the poison that destroys him. It doesn't shine, it's not popular, and it earns no applause, but it's what builds everything the world admires. The real battle isn't against others, it's against yourself, every single day, especially when no one's watching. Today, discipline is mocked. They call it obsession, rigidity, something outdated. We live in an age where the disciplined man is the outsider because he refuses to bow to collective weakness. Society glorifies pleasure and runs from sacrifice. They want results but reject the process. They crave honor but despise effort. But once, men were measured not by what they felt, but by what they could endure. They knew that comfort is the slow death of greatness. And that's why, while the world drowns in excuses, the few who still carry the flame of discipline keep moving forward. It was discipline, and only discipline, that separated men from cowards. The truth about discipline. Discipline isn't glamour, it isn't motivation, it's war. War against your body, your mind, and your constant urge to quit. Discipline is the highest form of self-respect, keeping your word even when no one's watching. The undisciplined man promises much and delivers little. The disciplined man promises little and delivers everything. That's why the world trusts him, because he's predictable where it matters, in duty. Discipline doesn't depend on emotion. It's born the moment you understand that doing what must be done is not a choice, it's an obligation. While the weak wait to feel like it, the strong act. While one chases pleasure, the other pursues purpose. And the harder the path, the more valuable the destination. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you're meant to be. It's the invisible brick laid day after day, even when the wind blows against you. And when your body screams no, that's when a man is revealed. Because the pain you feel is the price of growth, and the price of discipline is always cheaper than the cost of regret. In the end, it's not about physical strength, it's about moral strength. The disciplined man isn't driven by mood, but by honor. He doesn't need an audience, because he's already learned that the greatest victory is fulfilling his duty in silence. And it's in that silence that true giants are born. The price of weakness. Every man pays a price. The disciplined pay in pain, the coward pays in shame. And shame weighs more than any burden of effort. The man who runs from discipline becomes a slave to his own comfort. He lives chasing shortcuts, excuses, and small justifications for not doing what he knows he must. He wants the results of a warrior with the habits of a slave. He wants respect, but breaks his word. He wants freedom, but rejects rules. He wants victory, but can't endure routine. The price of weakness is invisible at first, but it grows every day. It steals your energy, your clarity, your strength, and your confidence. A weak man never sleeps in peace because deep down, he knows he's betrayed himself, and no external reward can heal that internal wound. Indiscipline is betrayal disguised as rest. You say, just today I'll skip, and tomorrow demands the bill. You say, just today I'll relax, and your character weakens. Each time you give in, you train your mind to surrender faster. And before you know it, what was once a small slip becomes a lifestyle, the lifestyle of mediocrity. The world doesn't need more talented men. It needs men who do what they said they would, tired, broken, or uninspired. Because the price of discipline is temporary, but the price of weakness lasts forever. The forge of a man. Discipline is the fire where a man is forged. There are no shortcuts, no miracles, only sweat, focus, and endurance. It's iron striking iron, every hit shaping character, every scar turning into strength. The ordinary man wants instant results. The disciplined one understands that the process itself is the reward. While others complain about the weight, he carries it with honor, because he knows, without weight, there's no growth. Without sacrifice, no glory. Without pain, no meaning. You're not born ready. You build yourself through small decisions, repeated until they become part of who you are. Discipline is the invisible foundation of all greatness. It's not about what you do when you feel like it. It's about what you do when you don't. Strong men aren't born in easy times. They rise when the world collapses, and they stay standing. When everything says stop, they keep moving. They understand that pain isn't the enemy, it's the instructor. And every discomfort carries a lesson in disguise. Discipline turns chaos into order. The weak seek freedom without responsibility. The strong seek mastery over themselves. And once a man masters himself, nothing else can master him, because the one who conquers himself has already conquered the world. Discipline starts small. It's not about waking up at 5 a.m. or running marathons. It's about keeping your word. If you said you'd get up, get up. If you said you'd start, start. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build self-respect. And without self-respect, no man can stand tall. Create a personal code. Choose 3 daily habits that don't depend on motivation, but on honor. Do them every single day without exception. Train your body, feed your mind, strengthen your spirit. These 3 pillars can sustain any purpose. When you fail, don't play the victim. Restart. When you're tired, don't quit. Slow down, but don't break the rhythm. Discipline isn't about perfection. It's about return. The faster you return, the stronger you become. Consistency is the secret the weak never discover. Discipline is the dividing line between a man and a coward. The coward seeks comfort. The man seeks control. The coward runs from pain. The man turns it into fuel. The coward waits to feel ready. The man acts, even when he feels nothing. The battlefield isn't out there, it's within you. It's the mirror, the mind, the voice trying to convince you to stop. If you defeat it, the world will bow to you. But if you give in, no throne will hide the shame of having betrayed yourself. No one is born strong. Strength is built through small daily victories, the yes to duty and the no to comfort. And once a man learns to master himself, he becomes unstoppable. Because in the end, there are only 2 kinds of men: those who command themselves and those who spend their lives being commanded.